Hey guys, parenting, such a joy, right? I don't know about you, but I've always wanted to be a parent, and I am. Most of you know that I have a stepson, Gabe, who's going to be 17 next month, or actually in a couple months, and I have two daughters. Ellie, who's going to be 9 in August, and then Melina, who just turned 5 recently. And it's a blast, right? Parenting, so fun, but I'm not going to lie, it can be challenging. It can be exhausting. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about that today, a little bit about my struggles as a parent, things that I don't, that I question myself about, or the situations I'm like, what should I do here? Not sure. And listen, it doesn't matter who you are. I have a master's degree in child development, and I still am not sure what I'm doing sometimes. There is nothing that can prepare you for being a parent. Nothing. I've worked in the field for 17 years. I've been a children's therapist. I've worked as an infant teacher. Literally nothing. So let's start with the girls. They couldn't be more opposite. I know my sister and I are complete opposites. We have literally nothing in common, and neither do my girls. Like, how's that even possible? I just am not sure. But it is. It's a real thing. Everybody, so many people I talk to, they experience the same exact thing. It's just so crazy how that happens. Ellie, my older one, is very easygoing. She's very emotional. She's very sensitive, relaxed, laid back, very calm. She has a very kind spirit and kind heart. And Melina, she is my wild child. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about anything. She just does what she wants, when she wants, and how she wants, period. She doesn't care what you want, how that affects you. She doesn't care what you say. She just doesn't care. She does what she wants. Don't get me wrong, she's sweet. She can be so sweet. She has a kind heart too, but she just shows it in a very different way. She challenges things. She questions things. She's basically my husband. So is my stepson. I don't know. So Ellie's me, and Melina and my stepson Gabe are my husband. How two people can have kids, but it's like you have a kid by yourself? I don't know. It's really strange. And the funny part about it is that my stepson and Melina look exactly alike, and then they look like my husband, and Ellie looks like me. It's just I just don't get it. But anyway, so they're complete opposites, so I have to parent them completely different. One thing that works for Ellie doesn't work for Melina, or whatever works for Melina, it doesn't work for Ellie. It can't. It's just you have to wear different hats depending on who you're dealing with, and that's a struggle at times. It took us forever. With Ellie, you can't if you correct her in any way, and you don't even have to. It's not even yelling. If you just correct her, she breaks down. You just screamed at her like a crazy person. She's so sensitive. You have to watch what you say to her. You have to watch how you talk to her to really, pay attention to that stuff. With Melina, it's if you aren't strict and to the point and really straightforward, she doesn't care. You can't go roundabout with her. You can't be sensitive. You can't be like, honey, it's gonna be okay, or honey, you can't do that. She doesn't care. This is something that I struggle with all the time. They fight like crazy. How do you referee between two kids? Half the time I'm not even sure what's going on or what happened, why they're fighting, and then, who's innocent, who's not, who played it, I can't. So that's a daily struggle for me, for sure. Melina, that's a struggle. Ellie is more like me, I've mentioned that. I relate to her. I understand what she is going through or how she's feeling. I can talk to her in a way, her and I are on a different level, whereas Melina, I'm not like her. I don't have that personality. I don't understand where she's coming from. So it really is a huge challenge for me to figure out how to go about correcting her or guiding her or what works for her. And the other thing is, second child syndrome, it's a real thing. You know, so many people I talk to, the first one, so easy, you know, laid back, very easygoing. Second one, so you're like, yeah, I can do this. Let's have another one. I'm good. And then the second one is like, oh my God, what just happened? If I would have had her first, that would have been it. That would have been it. So it's like a second child syndrome. I can't even tell you how many people I've talked to. It's a thing. Like, it is a real legit thing. And I was a second child, and I know how I was, and I wasn't. Even though I didn't have the same personality as Melina, I had my issues too. Not issues, but you know what I mean. The point is that there's challenges, no matter what kind of kid you have, no matter what your background is, no matter who you are, everyone is going to have parenting challenges, and that's okay. Like, there is nothing that can prepare you for being a perfect parent. There is no such thing. It doesn't exist. The basic point is that if you are doing the best that you can, and you know, you're there for them, you're loving them, you're trying whatever you can to put them in the right direction and teach them to be good people, then you're doing the right thing. You're doing a good job. You just got to keep on plugging forward. If you have any questions about this, if you have any comments, what are your struggles? That's what I want to know. What do you struggle with the most as a parent? You know, comment below, subscribe to the channel, click the notification button, and I will see you on the next one.